Hello? Oh my god, that music is very loud. Okay. Hello? Hello? Let's see if this is working. Is this working? Hello, hello. Hi. Okay, so now you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, I had to switch microphones. I have no idea. The music has stopped, though. What? Really? Hmm. No idea why. Yeah, for some reason my settings today are just going absolutely haywire. And it's like, I've done, what, 50 live streams? There's no reason for any of my settings to be different, any of my stuff to be different. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I can hear myself. Uh, okay. How's that? Nope. I still, for some reason, it just absolutely will not play freaking music. So strange. I don't get that at all. I have no idea why either. Okay. Alright. Well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Because for some reason the other one is not working, even though they're both fully charged. No idea why though. Anyways, oh well, not a problem. We'll just move on. So, for starters, oh, awesome. For starters, I wanted to. So, I just went and got some new pants from a place called Buffalo Exchange. So my pants were all too big, too small, and so I had to go get new pants. So we're gonna start by, I'm gonna show you my cool new pants. So there's that one. You know what? That's just annoying. I'm gonna turn that off. These ones are probably like one of my favorites. They're long pants, but they're all a stretchy waistband. But they have like a zipper and everything to them too. So isn't that cute? From Top Main. Yeah, as I said, I'm starting to work out. I never actually worked out in my entire life, and so I started working out last year. Look at these ones. These ones are all stretchy. The whole thing's stretchy, right? But then look, the whole center. I'm just gonna show. Hold on. I have. Boop. See, like it's all stretchy, but then it has this like center line on it that's actually like sewn in, so it will always have a nice center line to it. And then I got one more, which is this one. Just like super cute. These ones were literally brand new from a place called, see look, the tag's still on them. Alright? A place called Sovereign Code. Sovereign Code. All for like 50 bucks. And actually, I made money because I traded in all of my 32 and 34s and got 36s. And then I am, continuing the company. That's all yarn. That's Tanjiro's color. You got the, this color right here. We got yellow for Naruto. You know what I mean? So I got all kinds of rugs coming. All kinds of cool stuff coming, and then, improving my life as well, right? So, enough of all of that nonsense. What we're going to do now is look at this real fast. So this is what we made last time. And it looks really good. It looks a little oranger on here. It's dark red. Dark red. And so what we're going to do, let me switch back to the other one. So, for starters, this has all been glued. And so after like a day, it becomes a solid object. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it off. Because you can't, can't make a rug if there's already a rug there, right? But that rug will be available for sale here soon. I'm going to, cut it out, put a back on it, and that will be available for sale for $75 plus shipping. Or if you want, we can do local pickup. My next event is April 22nd in Mesa, Arizona. So this is primary tufting cloth, and as you can see, this one's been cut a bunch of times. And essentially what you do, for me, I always like going where these orange lines are. This makes it easier. And you don't need it to be really tight right now, but it will be tight later. So you put it on, whoop. Make sure it's on all of them, just in a kind of a general sense. And the reason is because we're going to then cut it. So let's start from here. I like to leave like an inch around it. It's just helpful. Even though you could say it's a tiny bit wasteful, but it's like sometimes it's better just to be a little safe. Because I've had it before where it's like, because this stuff will shred so quick. See, look, you just pull, and you can pull it apart. And so they sell it by like the big yards. So I have just like another 3-4 yards of that. And then I have some burlap too I'm going to go through in the next month or so. So next, what we do is go around it again. This time, really pulling on it and trying to get it to be very, very not like me, also known as straight. Only thing straight about me are my rugs. Alright. I use the orange lines as a guideline. And I wanted to show you guys the whole process here today. So we're gonna make a rug from start to finish, up until the point where we glue it. Because all rugs do take at least 24 hours to make. Because you have to glue it. And if this was summer or something like that, we could get away with like 6 to 8 hours. Because it is heat sensitive. But it ain't. And essentially I do the whole thing twice. Like going through it all. Do the whole thing twice and then give it just like a light pat. And see that? Sounds like, someone come upstairs. Boom, 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 right? And so once you have that level of like bloop, 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 like that's what you want. You don't want it loose. And then sometimes I check the corners too, see if they could be a little bit more there, a little bit more there. That's good. And every once in a while, I can kind of feel where I go too far, and like right here, it was pulling this whole line. And so I went ahead and actually loosened that a little bit because I had over tightened it. And you don't want it overly tight either. And then, as you can see, mine's a little dirty, so I do clean mine up. I gotta clean mine, But yeah, next, we're gonna go ahead and project an image onto the front. And oops, I left it upstairs. 1 second. Gotta go get it. I left my memory card upstairs. Okay, got it. So we have a choice today. I'm gonna let y'all choose which one you want. We have two different options. Option 1 will be the Akatsuki Cloud. Option 2 will be the Naruto headband. Alright, take this one off, that one in. Alright, let's get this going. Ta-da! Alright. Photos. So, this is option 1. An Akatsuki Cloud. This is option 2, a Naruto headband. I mean, the cloud probably looks better. Do I have enough red? Yeah, I have enough red. I was going to do the... let's see. We gotta get this one a little bit smaller. My bad for not being as prepared as I usually am. I had to go get all this yarn and get all this stuff today. So I'm not as prepared as I normally am. The cloud? Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. This one's just so gray, you know? So this one is the Akatsuki Cloud. This is the symbol of the bad guys. If you're curious, like, what it is. It is the symbol that they put on their clothing to identify themselves as bad guys. Alright, give me 1 second. Move that a little closer so I can move this a little farther back. Alright. There we go. Booyah. Okay, so today we're going to do this Akatsuki Cloud. It is a red cloud surrounded by white. Sometimes people will do black for the outside. Today we're going to do white. And then I'll probably make another one eventually. And this is going to be two feet by about 16 inches. That's how big this rug's going to be. Finally, all that stuff from the Art Institute is coming in handy, huh? They forced you to buy it all, so it's like, alright, let's get it. So, that's what we're going to do. And so, what I need now is a marker or two. I'm going to go to the back side. Oh, you know what? Let's actually do this for now while I'm drawing, because you won't be able to see unless I switch. One thing to keep note of, it's a stretchy material, right? So when you apply pressure, make sure you apply a consistent amount of pressure. Otherwise your lines will come out uneven. So I had a meeting today to go over my taxes. Because I'm a real business, right? So it's like, I need to do real business stuff. And I was just about to pay on my personal taxes, and that's why I wanted to check with them. I was like, hey, what am I allowed to declare and what am I allowed to, not declare? Like, for instance, I work in my house, but I also sleep here, right? So, what am I allowed to do there? And so I talked to her about that. She was super sweet. And very, very nice. Yeah, I got connected with this company called Rail CDC. That's like a consulting company. And they've been doing it all for free. Like, that whole meeting today was all free. Yeah, I mean, they technically get money from, like, the government and places like that. Also, notice one thing that I'm doing. I place my hand on this and then do a curve. That's like a really good way if you want to do a perfect circle, right? You don't go like that. You go like this. And then like try to come like the other way. But it's like you can do it that way a little bit better. I'm not very good at it though. But there are some techniques you can really get good at. Okay. So we know that all of this is going to be red. All of that is white. We're just going to do a border on the whole thing. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do a kind of a white circle on the whole thing. Actually, no, I think we're going to leave it just like this. Is what we're going to do. I also like coming to the front and kind of just checking it. Like, okay, I don't know how much you could see, but I could see my little pink and purple, they're like purple lines. All right, getting everything legal, very important, getting taxes. Yeah, absolutely. Apparently, you could be not profitable for 3 years. Did you know that? So, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so now we have that there. Let's go back over to this one. You're slightly crooked. There you go. It's about the best as I can get you for today. So, I think we're going to do the white first, and then we're going to do the red. What I'm using for the white is this right here. Carlson 1 pound white. I think it's just no dye lot, right? So it's just Blanco or white. But it's by the pound. It's literally, they sell it, and so I like it that way because it's just more of it, I feel like I'm getting a better deal, even though really you're not. It's the same price. Yarn is kind of expensive, especially good yarn. And then we'll actually be using 2 brand new ones I just bought for the red. That's Super Saver Jumbo for you, and that's Cherry Red is what I'm using. And I got 2 of them. So that's what we'll be using for the red. It's the same exact red we use to do this one. Same red. So, let's get this party going. Tell me if the music or anything is too loud or anything like that. I can go upstairs and go fix it. All right, let's get a move on. I'm just going to do that screen for today. If you want to see both screens, say something, and I can kind of do both screens for you, but. One second. My yarn is facing the wrong direction. There we go. Alright, I just kind of wanted to do it that way for a little bit. This way. The reason why I do that, just in case you're curious, is that it's harder to use the machine when I'm like going upside down with it. So like it's faster for me to go this way than it is for me to go down from that other way. And we're going to do 2 around the whole thing. Actually, Seems like I went a little off here. Okay. Alright, just a little bit more. Oh, of course it would mess up right at the end. My bad, I have to rethread because it just came unthreaded. Of course, right at the end, right? I'm literally like 10 stitches away. And that's always when the problem happens, huh? Everything is perfect. Okay, awesome. Alright. Alright. Let's get those last few ones in and be done with white. Sorry about that. Alright. I think that looks good for the white. I'm gonna pull these in the back. And then we're gonna check it in the front and in the back to see how's it going. And then remember, we will be finishing this today. So stick around and you will be able to see from start to finish. There's like a little bit that I had to pull out there. Alright, let me go to the front and give it one final inspection. So, we got this one. We got that one. We got this one. I think we're doing pretty freaking good. I like it a lot. So now it's time to switch over to the red. And if you remember, what the red we're using today is Super Jumbo, Super Saver, and this is the Jumbo one. That doesn't matter. You can get the regular one too if you want. And then Cherry Red is what I'm doing. So, let's go ahead and get that one going too. Alright. Now, if you don't know much about this show, it's called Naruto. And it's an anime from Japan. Which anime just means animation in Japan. That's all it means. We call them cartoons in this country. But, you know. But they call them anime. And so this one was my favorite one growing up. It's called Naruto. And it was about a little boy that was different than everyone else. And so you could guess why I liked it so much, being someone that was a little different than everyone else. And so I absolutely love this show because he was obviously the main character. And, you know, and oops, in the beginning of the show, one second, my thread came out. That's the downside of using straight off the out of this guy, is that you got to make sure you pull for a little while in the beginning. There we go. Yeah, because the tension was just a little too high and it pulled it out. You got to see it It's like very wrinkled in the beginning, and then after a little while, it won't be that wrinkly anymore, and it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, as I was saying, this was a favorite childhood show of mine. He was an oddball guy, and so I very much identified with him. Granted, he had a little demon in him, and people were saying that I had a demon in me for being gay. So he kind of was a little bit of a hero to me as a child, because he was overcoming his demon, and I was like, I'll do the same thing. Of course, you know, nowadays I realize my demon, I don't need to get rid of. And realistically, he eventually learned the same thing. And so, you know, I'm very proud of myself nowadays and the work that I do. Do remember to outline all of your designs. Something that I have learned in my rug making experience. You gotta outline everything. Forgot a little bit there. Going upside down, oh, it's so hard. So when I was driving today, coming back to do this live stream and everything, I was going through a part of town that I normally don't. Not the best part of town. And I was driving, and these guys on the side of the road were selling their CD. I have not seen someone sell CDs on the side of the road in like 10 years. I didn't know people still did that. You know what I mean? In the world of Spotify and all that, I didn't realize people were still doing that. So I was very kind of impressed. I was like, oh, it's nice. They're still keeping it old school, you know? And they even had speakers out, and the speakers were like blasting that CD. Unfortunately, I got there right as the light was like turning, so I didn't really get a chance to listen to the music, and I didn't really get a chance to, you know, if I wanted to buy it or not. I did not get the chance to listen to it. Also, put in the comments below if you like this time slot. I've been doing a few morning sessions. And actually, I plan on tomorrow Wednesday night, I'm going to do a session at like 8 o'clock at night. Because once I put the glue on this, it takes about 24 hours. And so, you know, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'll be able to take it off. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait till tomorrow night and I'll take it off. And I'll probably do the other design or a different design. Or I might just do a bigger one of these Akatsuki rugs. Maybe just like in black, though, because they do a black and they do a white version. So, I was like, maybe I'll just do that, you know? But I definitely will be doing another rug live stream tomorrow night. Around 8 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, or like 10 o'clock East Coast time. The goal just being to try to find, you know, a good time for me and for my audience to participate. Because my thing is April 22nd. So I essentially need to be making rugs every single day, and I figured, hey, why not live stream it? That's so weird. Okay, there we go. I like stopped being able to hear myself. My bad about that. I'm having weird technical problems. I am an artist, not a technician, unfortunately. I did some IT stuff when I was a child, but that does not make me an expert on streaming audio, unfortunately. But yeah, very weird stuff today. The gremlins are out to get me. Also, make sure to go to my Instagram, House of Rugs, or H of I Rugs, and there you can enter my giveaway to get 3 free rugs. Well, 1 free rug I'm gonna give to 3 different people. So there'll be 3 winners. And in fact, there'll be a 4th winner if I can get more than 25. Because at 25, I'm gonna do at 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway as well. And so, if I can get all the way up to that, then I'll add a 4th. There'll be 10-inch rugs. So this rug's a little bigger than the rug that you'll be getting, but that's alright. This one's gonna be a long one, all the way boom to the top. Also, if you notice, I'm getting a little better at this. I'm faster than I used to be. More precise than I used to be. Man, this is why I don't use this mic anymore. This is my backup. If you notice, I'm only focusing on 2 or 3 color rugs for now. You know, I want my skills to increase steadily, and so I'm kind of slowly pushing myself. This Thursday, I'll be doing a 2-foot rug, so make sure to check out this Thursday stream. It's gonna be a good one. Alright. Let's keep going. And that's not really me breathing on it, it's the back of the machine kicks out a little bit of air. Oh. Okay, so these ones are bad. Of course, just like always, right? Right when we get towards the end, then it wants to mess up. Always. I know, right? Sometimes computers just have glitches, and I don't know why, but they do. Also, have been having a lot of connection problems. I got to contact Cox cable. Because, I mean, I'm paying a lot of money, so I should be getting good internet. But, we'll see. I also have this weird problem where my iPad, it always forgets the signal. It's really weird. That Cox Wi-Fi is strange. I know it's only Tuesday, but hopefully your week's going great. I'm getting super excited for my next market event, because it's Anime April. I'll be making anime all month. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and watch anime! I decided next week's gonna be some random stuff. I'm gonna do some Zatch Bell, I'm gonna do some Love is War, maybe a little Attack on Titan. All kinds of cool stuff. And if you post on my H of I Rugs Instagram, that's where I got the Love is War idea from. From a real person that just typed it in, and she got entered into a giveaway as well. So make sure you're doing the same thing, giving me suggestions, and you can watch your ideas come to life. Because, you know, I can't have watched every anime. There's definitely, like, that one I've never seen. And so, I'm going to start watching it as well. Last line. There we go. Alright. Let me go ahead and pull some of these in the back. And then we'll check in on what the front looks like. Yeah, it's, you know, what's getting fun about doing this rugs is honestly just telling people that I make rugs for a living. Like, I was talking to the guy at Buffalo Exchange today, and he was like, "What do you do for a living?" I was like, "Oh, I make rugs." And he's just like, "Oh, that's so cool." Everyone's always so happy to meet the guy who makes rugs. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm making anime runs, right?" He's like, "Oh, which ones?" And like, so I was talking to him about anime. It's fun. It's a very universal thing. I gotta start putting more of them on TikTok, though. Everyone always tells me, like, "What's your TikTok?" And I'm like, I don't have one. And so, I mean, I had no social media at all until 2020. I was stuck alone in my house. I needed to talk to people, or I was going crazy, you know? So, I joined social media. But prior to that, no social media at all. It just never interested me. I don't care what celebrities' opinions are. Okay, so, tell me what you think. What you think? I love the color combo. This is an extremely famous design. If you look at a Kotsky rug, it's extremely famous. This is the white variant. It's also done, as I said, in black. And we're going to do one tomorrow in black. So now we gotta glue this bad boy. So that's what we're going to do. But I do gotta get some gloves on, so give me 1 minute. You can just stare at my handiwork. Look how good it is. And then we will cut and trim it probably maybe next Tuesday or something. Or I might just record that and just throw that up. Also, there will be a Life Collected video coming out tomorrow, because your boy's a content creator. So I'm making all kinds of moves, making all kinds of content. Alright, so you do need gloves, and then I always just like put the rubber band on the bottom. It just helps. It's not really needed necessarily, but it just helps. Helps keep it tight as they would say on Up, Up, Down, Down. Keep it tight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Thank you. It looks really good, right? And it will look even better once I shave it a little bit. I do want to check. Here's a test I want to show you guys. This is how you test to see if your rug is going to be really good or not. Haha, so we did find some problems. That's what I thought. So, let's see if you can really, if I can zoom in here. You see how you could see white specks here? That's bad. That's bad. And see none here, right? A tiny bit, but not really. See what I'm saying? Like, or like, look at this one. That's a big one. And so, we need to go fix that. Before we're done with this rug, we have to fix that. Yes, I've been putting up a bunch of shorts because it helps my content grow. It's actually my most popular stuff right now is my shorts. So we're gonna have to put some more lines in right there and right there. So let me go do that. And actually what we're gonna do for that one is I'm gonna split you guys. That way you can kind of see both. So this is what was the problem was. See how I went a little too, like that one's too close, that one's too far. Same thing as right here, right? I went a little too boom, boom, boom. You see that? And then like right here, I pulled out and like right there, that was the spot that was missing. See what I'm saying? And like over here too, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna go back through all of these lines that have like, you know, too much space. Because I was trying to be economical, but at the same time, it's like you need to make sure it works, you know? And one of the nice, cool things about rugs is that, one, you can always kind of keep doing it, right? But also, what's cool about it is when you do these two fibers together, they will actually move the other fibers around. So I actually don't need to get like every one done. I just need to get a few of them done and we'll push the rest. A lot of that was just me doing really long pulls and the fact that my table is very high up. Alright. Okay, let's go check it one more time. So I'm gonna put this giant light behind it here. And then we're gonna go to the front again. Okay. I'm actually going to try to put a little bit more white. You can see some of here. It's a little light. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think I could use a tiny bit of white. Sorry about that. I kind of forgot you were in my hand there for a second. Completely. I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, it's the camera. I was like, oh, whoopsie. Okay. Definitely don't need my gloves on. Put the gloves on a little early. Because, man, they make my hands sweat like crazy. They are not breathable gloves. For obvious reasons, right? It wouldn't be much of a safety glove if it was very breathable. Because it let in all the bad stuff too, right? Okay, so we're gonna split you again. Bloop. And we're gonna hit a few of this white up again. And see, what happened is, look at like this kind of stuff to get you nice and close. And see, what happened is, I did that nice arc, and then I like kind of like whiffed it there, right? You can kind of see the same thing here. It's like, I didn't really get that nailed, and I needed to. In fact, I think that actually should be red. Same thing as this one. Just gonna fill it out a little bit more. That one I think actually needs to be red. Trapped a red in there. Okay. I think that's all of the white we needed. I'm gonna fix that one little spot of red right here. I'm gonna fix that one spot and then we will be done. And I wanted you to show you guys this process. This is not, you know, easy. And so when I charge $75, or actually this will be like 60. That's how much this rug will be. But when I charge $60 for it, I want you to know that like this is why it's $60, right? This is not something that I slapdashed put together and just said, oh, okay, on to the next one. It's like this is something that I care about a lot. And, you know, I made it with love and kindness and caring, and I really think about it. I don't just, you know, okay, whatever, I'm doing it for the hype, you know? I'm doing it because I care, and I want a high end product. So hopefully that makes sense to everyone. Of, you know, why the price is what it is, and that you're getting something that's worth that price. Alright, so let's pull these extras out. You could also cut them. You've seen me do that in other videos. Sometimes I pull it, sometimes I cut it. Honestly, couldn't tell you why. I think it's sometimes just my mood. I'm just like, oh, today's a cutting day. And today was a pulling day. Okay, so I'm going to give it one last look on the front. Because while you guys can see it right now, I cannot. So, let's go solo. And we'll clean all this kind of stuff up, right? When we shave it and clean it. See, this is the shaver right here. When we shave it, we'll do that, okay? So we'll get that done. But I think it looks really good. Pretty clean. I mean, you know, little bits here and there, but that should be expected. You know, I think it looks really nice. I'm really proud of it. And so we're going to go ahead and glue it. Approved! The boss has approved. What do y'all think? Y'all are the customers. What do you think of my rug? This is one of the feedbacks that I got in the last time, was that my the transgender flag ones were maybe a little bit small comparing to what they want. And so that is, see it here, that is why this rug is bigger. So you've gained about, you know, 3 to 4 inches on each side. So that's why, just in case you're curious, why this rug's a little bit bigger, but not full size. Right? I wanted, like, you know, I want a range of sizes. Customer approved. All right, Miss Debbie Doo. Thank you so much. All right. And then we gotta talk later, Miss Debbie Doo and Shirley Girl, and all this about y'all's commissions. So I'll message you tomorrow about it. What we're gonna do. And then I'll probably do that on like a Saturday session, just get them done and get them packed up and sent out to you. And then I'll have some more commission slots open next month. Right now I'm focused on anime and some other commissions that I took in March. So, looks good. Gloves on. Now let's go to the back. And let's get this live stream finished up, right? Let's take you on a little journey. Right there. Alright. I'm going to turn this off. That way you guys don't have to see that silly light. Okay. So, what I'm using is Robert's 3095. Ooh, big boy. That's why I work out. So that I can pick up a 5-gallon jug for you guys. The best reason to work out, so you can show people your cool stuff. This is my favorite part of the job. Because why? It's finger painting time, y'all. Literally, just grab some of it and slap it on. You want a nice thick coat, and you want to really like press it in. Nice and slowly. If you do it fast, then you get the problem that I just did, where like it flung it. And you don't want that. You know, some people use a like what is it, like a trowel and all those other things. But I don't like that. And just so you guys are aware, I will eventually use all of this up. Maybe not that part that I just screwed up earlier, but I'll use up all of this as well. So I have other frames that are smaller that I can use and do stuff with. So that will not go to waste. And I think at the end of this month, I'm going to do a stream called Me and My Little Frame. And it's going to be just me doing stuff with my little frames and all these like leftover pieces, because this is an eco-conscious channel, and so I do want to always be promoting, you know, good business practices like recycling, reducing, and reusing products. So in this case, it would be reusing a product. I think I'm gonna be sad the day that this like 5-gallon thing is done, but maybe I'll be happy because it's like I'll know that I had done 5 gallons worth of rugs. Because this does not take a ton. At least it doesn't feel like it takes a ton. I mean, last month I went through a gallon. So we'll see what I go through this month. But last month I went through 1 gallon of this glue. Okay. Let's give it one last press. Especially around the like edges and things. Aha, I found a spot. Piece is like a loose little scrappy bit. You know, the only thing with this thing being all white on a white background, right? It's like, it's hard to see where the rug starts and stops there. Now you don't want it too thick, because then it won't dry as easily. It'll take more than a day. Because you really want your corners heavy. Okay. Just kind of going around visually. I don't want to see any, you know, cloth. That's basically your goal there. Is if you see any cloth, you gotta glue it up. Alright, I think we are done. Yeah, I think so. I think we are good. All right. And just a little bit on that glove, not much. But, you know, this one's covered. That's why this one gets the rubber band. Because it's like, it's got to... The creature from the glue gloom. Alright, let me toss that away. Oh yeah, hands are so much better. Taking the rubber band off though hurt. Ow. Okay, let's switch you back over to the front. Because, you know, that's the pretty part. So, this rug will be available for sale. It will be $60 plus shipping. And I will be doing a free shipping code and stuff like that eventually. Right now, I want to see, you know, what prices and things I can do. But, alright. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, create a world that's safer for everyone, and sorry for my technical problems. Ta-da! Akatsuki Rug by Chris Collected. Looks pretty good. I'm liking it. Yeah. Remember, it's Anime April. Alright, so go to my HofIrugs.com. You can buy the rugs that I make. You go to HofI Rugs on Instagram. I have a giveaway. 3 free... Whoa. 3 free 10-inch rugs. Just like this. 10-inch, see? So, smaller than this guy, but, you know. And I'll give you a discount if you want to go to like a bigger rug like this. I'll just do like a discount, you know? But yeah, thank you so much. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safe for everyone. Go subscribe. Support artists and creators. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed today, go to Linktree/Chris Collected. I have a PayPal link there where you could send me a tip, or you could share this stream, like this stream, subscribe, be here tomorrow for all the others. All kinds of cool things you could do to help support me. Okay? Thank you guys. See you later. See you on the next one. Bye. Ta-da! The Akatsuki Rug. Dun 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 dun. You know when this is coming, you got danger coming. Remember, it's Anime April. Love you guys. Love myself. See you on the next one.